Swordsman here. Now I know I said I was taking a couple of weeks break from streaming just to sort of have a rest, and I am still taking a break from Final Fantasy X as such for the minute, just purely because in order to start doing the next sort of stream of what we're doing, I need to do a bit of grinding, so until I've sorted that out, that's on hold for a minute. But in the meantime, I thought I would put on a different Final Fantasy, one of the more popular ones, just to try and sort of give those of you in the gaming community that might be in self-isolation right now something to, to keep yourselves going. So you can either follow me or just pull up a chair and watch, really. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for today. This literally is me sort of making it up as I go along. But I know being isolated is not pleasant. Myself, I work in a cinema, and as you've probably seen on the news, all the cinemas here in the UK have now, or are now being put into lockdown. And being that I'm in the UK, it does mean that I will myself be stuck at home for a while. But life goes on, and we should probably all try and stay positive. So this is my new Game Plus profile that I was working on a while back, and it's also the profile that I'm intending to use to do the trial mode at some point, which again I was intending to stream. I just haven't got around to doing it yet because I've obviously not got to where I need to be yet. So let's see. Do you know what? I swear I was further ahead than this. Yes, I'm pretty positive I was ahead of this. I'm going to just check my playthroughs a second, see if I can find the right profile here, because I'm pretty damn certain I was on a different, slightly further ahead. Let me see here. Unless I've accidentally saved over it, which really wouldn't surprise me. It might be that one actually, let me have a look. Of course you guys can't see right now, can you? Because my recording's... well, actually I don't know whether you can see or not. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see where this puts me. Oh yeah, we've got the cutscene. And as I recall, I had just come out of there last time I was on here, so this may be the correct profile. This isn't it. Have I accidentally saved over the wrong profile? That's a bit sad. One moment. Well, in that case, I guess we'll have to Seems I screwed up. I've clearly saved over the wrong profile and lost my save that I had. So in that case, we'll go back to this profile and we'll go from here then. Bear with me 1 minute, folks. Right, so we're looking for a hunt, which will be the rogue tomato by the looks of it, given where we are. Let's have a look. To be honest, we should be able to flatten it, if I'm honest. What with our characters being, well, level 90. I hate not having my gambits. There it is, the rogue tomato.
Galbano lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Right then. So with this, this live stream that I'm doing now, I'm literally just going to play as I would if I wasn't streaming, really. Because I've already done a full-length guide to this game, so there's not really much more I can do in the way of guiding you guys. But you are all welcome to just sort of follow me along here. I know I'm on New Game Plus, which means I'm pretty much going to be one-hitting most things, which is a little bit cheesy, but well, it's better than nothing.
Stand back there! Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way!
Wait a second. How can you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh. That does it.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different style means different bouquet, too. Take a Damascus Rose wine, it may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered. The mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Hello to whoever's just joined us.
But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and
no
weal
worries,
of
Pre.
Dalmasca falters not.
So I guess you're still working then. Unfortunately, I'm out of a job for the time being until this passes
His
over.
Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end. Yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca.
Ah, right. You're working
Here
from
I will
home.
pay my debt. I swear it now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I work in one of the cinemas here in the UK, and unfortunately, it means I don't have the luxury of working from home, so we've now decided to just shut for a while.
To Dalmasca. What I ask plain. I hope.
That's
Now
not
rest
Laguna. This is Final Fantasy 12, not Final Fantasy 8. Though I have to admit there is a slight resemblance. My first home. Well, they haven't forced you home, the virus has.
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming
That's
you.
enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No.
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly
Yeah,
fond
I'm
of
kind of
formalities.
expecting internet issues
just
soon
a
myself,
remedy
to
for
be
that.
honest, in the fact
Tonight you will
that
join me, and we
with
shall
so many
drink
people
until you
now
call
having
me
to
by name.
isolate themselves, people are going to be going onto the internet to entertain themselves with Netflix, gaming,
How could he stand
stuff
about
like
him
that,
like that?
which means
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you?
potentially
He's
there
not
could
doing
be
it
an
'cause he
internet
wants to.
outage, I suppose. I mean, hopefully it won't come to that,
If he
but
didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
still, I'm sorry to hear that your chat knocked out. That's a bit unfortunate.
Well... I'd do something.
But nice one for getting around it.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
YouTube has its fair
What do you
share of
think?
issues.
If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You
Come
know
to
as
think
well
of it,
as I do
actually, I
the
wonder
first
if
thing
Pluzzfingers
you'd
had
buy
any
is an
issues,
airship.
because I haven't actually checked his
Oh,
streams in a
hail,
while.
Vaughn. Sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
Oh no, I'm not on surround sound. I'm on the Blue Yeti mic, it's just quite close to the TV.
I don't know.
I've always had the echo. I don't really know how to stop it, if I'm honest.
Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
It's a bit of a pain in the arse. When I was doing my last walkthrough guide where I was actually recording rather than streaming, when it came to this particular game, for instance, when the characters were talking out loud, I had to mute the mic until after they were done talking, otherwise I was getting echo of it coming back at me. So, and I couldn't figure out how else to stop it. Unfortunately, it is really annoying. In fact, speaking of my mic, actually, now that with the fact that Pre's popped up in chat and it's reminded me, it's been brought to my attention that my last stream that my mic supposedly cut out. Now, I haven't checked this myself, I've only got Pre's word for it, and he's usually quite reliable, so I believe him. So what I'm going to say is simply this: I apologise if my mic did cut out. Unfortunately, I have had a few issues with my mic, and the fact that the original cable that I used for it unfortunately broke. And so now I've been using cables that actually would normally be used as a PS3 controller charger. At some point, when I've actually got some money, I need to see if I can get my hands on a proper cable again that will actually work better. But at the moment, as I say, I'm using the PS3 charger cable, which isn't exactly ideal. So if the mic does cut out, I do apologise for that. I will try to keep the mic working as best I can. Right, so anyway, back to Final Fantasy XII. We need to be headed for the Lowtown, and there's a stairwell that we can use just here, so we'll go ahead and do that now.
if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action.
Yeah, you will notice the echo more with this game, unfortunately, for the fact of...
now that I think on it,
there's a lot of voice acting in this
game. A secret passageway into the palace walls, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it.
Might have to have a word with Fuzzfinger, because I think he uses the Blue Yeti. Perhaps he will tell me how to deal with it.
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Right. See, it's alright during bits like this because there's no talking. And the music itself doesn't really seem to echo too much. Right then, to the Giza Plains it is. Ooh. So here we are in the Giza Plains during the dry season. Going the wrong way, it's this way, isn't it? So much better when I have access to a gambit. It's really annoying not having access to them. Let's see here, we need to talk to this one here, I think it is.
Penello? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Right then. Give me 2 seconds, peeps, while I just respond to this message. Right, where we at? So oh, got a second person that's joined us now. Welcome, welcome. What a pain. Oh yeah, the gambits are off. So if we keep headed this way, we should get to our destination. So, I want to change the subject. I have been pondering over the possibilities of doing a new little project once Final Fantasy X is out of the way that I'd like to call the Time Tunnel, which I'm going to create. And the Time Tunnel will basically consist of good old classic games from the past. So far in my list of games to try and go for, whether I'm actually able to complete said games, because some of them I'm not very good at. I'm thinking about the original Crash Bandicoot on the PS1, I'm also thinking about Croc, Legend of the Gobbos, which seems to be a bit of a forgotten game. I'm also considering Rayman 1, the original, although with Rayman 1, the original, I know for a fact that I'll only be able to get so far in, and then I can guarantee I will get stuck, so I probably won't complete that game on my channel, but I'll try and go as far as I can. I'm also considering chucking in the old classic Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. With Sonic 1 I would love to have gotten the original version of it, which is on the Master System, but unfortunately the only way I could play that is on PS2 at the minute in the Sonic Mega Collection, and I don't think I've got the ability to record the PS2 at this present moment in time. But there are also a couple of other games I'm also considering. I've actually got a really rare game sat on my shelf that I was always wanting to do, and that's Tombi 2. But I also have downloaded on the PS3 Tombi 1 as well, so again I could potentially do both of those. So basically I'm just generally looking to do some of the good old classics, and if you guys have any ideas on what I could add to this, then please do let me know, and if I happen to have the game that you suggest and I'm able to do it, then I'll give it a go. I'm getting annihilated a bit here. Yeah, maybe it's time I retreated. Definitely time to retreat. Wow. That one hurt. Where's it say? Crystal. Go. Let's not go that way again. Let's go this way instead. Bear with me 1 minute, folks. Sorry for the delay there, folks. My colleagues that are currently at work today, because unfortunately, although our cinema is closed, we still have a few close down procedures to follow, which means any shifts that we all had this week still have to be completed. And we've got a bit of a group chat going. Some of my colleagues have just videoed how bored they are at work, which I've got to say, I can't say as I blame them. Anyway. But yeah, so going back to the time tunnel thing. So this is another project I am looking to try and do. First I want to get Final Fantasy X out of the way and over and done with. I am also still planning to do my video for the top 10 strongest bosses throughout Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion. It was, well, the video I was supposed to have done last year, but then unfortunately my finances went a little bit tits up and I was unable to get hold of what I needed in order to record stuff on my PS3. And unfortunately Final Fantasy 13, 13-2 are still yet to come across to the PS4. Because Square Enix and their infinite wisdom have decided that it's not worth their attention. So I haven't been able to complete that particular project yet. So I've put it on hold for now. Another project that I'm looking to do is I am looking to come back to this game, not completely, but I am looking to run the gauntlet on the trial mode. And I was going to stream it when I do, just so you guys can sort of follow along, give me tips and things along the way. Because I need to run the gauntlet and complete the 100th trial in order to get the trophy achievement, so I'd like to try and give that a whirl.
Yeah.
But yeah, so these are some of the projects that I am currently considering doing. I can't give you time scales as of yet because I'm not sure on what's what just yet. I'm still working that part out in my head. But yeah, these are things I am looking at doing. Alrighty then, we have our sunstone. I apologise for the pinging in the background. Unfortunately my phone is going to be going a bit mental today because of work.
Yes.
Right then.
Hey, Vaughn. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelo.
Right. Wrong blooming way.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garenside waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Von, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Right then.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir! Sir!
Right then, to the Garenside waterway it is. So here we are. Remember now, that was a sneeze and a half. Before anyone says anything, no, I do not have coronavirus, I'm fine, it was just a standard sneeze. I know a lot of people out there would hear that sneeze and immediately shit themselves, but no, I am fine. So for God's sakes, do not start panicking just because I've sneezed. Oh, I haven't done my boards yet. Dum de dum de dum dum. There we go, now I can equip my mace. Let's go ahead and do that now. See, I was a lot further ahead on this particular playthrough, but unfortunately I had multiple other profiles I was currently working on as well, and I've accidentally saved over. So a little bit irritating having to go through all this again, redoing my license boards, but hey ho, it is what it is. So normally, if my characters were at the normal level, I'd be telling people to be careful of those fish. But being that we're on New Game Plus using level 90 characters, we don't really need to worry too much. Right then.
Hey, Buckethead! Hey, Buckethead! Hello? Hey, Buckethead! Over here! Hello? Hey, Buckethead! Over here!
Oh, God. So I'm getting tired here. You know, I've been streaming for just over an hour, so I think, given the fact that for some reason I've gone a bit tired all of a sudden, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open here. I'm going to call it quits for now and take a break, and I'll see about trying to get another stream done at some point soon. I don't know whether it'll be this game again, it might be a different game, we'll see how things go. But for the meantime I'm going to take a break, so thank you all very much for stopping by. I wish you all the best, and to all your families in this nasty time, shall I put it. I really do hope we all make it through. My thoughts are with you all, and I hope to catch up with you all again soon. Bye bye for now.